In the new world of work, digital is the preferred mode of delivering goods and services. It is also the fundamental tenet of getting work done. Organizations, therefore, are now compelled to digitize. Everything can be digitized. It's not a choice anymore. However, when organizations start their digital journey, often looking at the new age state-of-the-art technology, they find themselves at two extreme ends or somewhere in between. There could be few organizations who believe that technology is not really sufficient to drive their transformation agenda. On the other extreme, there could be organizations that start feeling that the technology that is being showcased to them is very sophisticated for their culture and environment. And that's where the gap happens. Majority of the projects fail because the maturity of the organization and the maturity of the technology platform or application does not match. Now, while organizations have to create this digital resilience, it's also important that they take into account the maturity and the readiness that they have. There are 5 levels of resilience readiness for organizations from a digital perspective. At the first level, we call it the compliance level. Are your digital technologies taking care of all your compliance requirements? If not, that's where you need to start from. Once that is taken care of, it's the second level of maturity where we talk about getting efficiencies from the deployment of the right technology. It could mean productivity enhancement. It could mean bringing together all the data sources and drawing insights that can enhance your organizational efficiencies. The third level of maturity is where you start focusing on enablement. Today, there is a large focus on employee and manager self-service. However, again, as I said, at the lower levels of maturity, that may not be your priority. So at the third level, you focus on employee enablement through self-service applications, probably deployment of bots and those kind of things. At the fourth level is when you start looking, thinking, and really redesigning the experience of employees. Now, over the last few years, there has been a trend of putting experience at the forefront of digital transformation. Yes, of course, it is very important, but it cannot supersede the need for the first 2 or 3 levels. So experience will come at a fairly later stage of maturity. At the highest and final level of digital resilience, organizations are able to create cultural transformation which are based around things like empathy, compassion, well-being, and so on and so forth of the employees. The good news is there is a scientific approach towards measuring or assessing the level of maturity a particular organization is. Needless to say, when there is a seamless match between the maturity level of the organization and the approach of technology deployment, the chances of success are very, very high. So next time when you are looking at any kind of digital transformation, step back and first assess your maturity as an organization and then take an informed decision.